The best ever super tasty afang soup. This is gonna be the easiest recipe you will ever find anywhere. Keep watching and trust me, you're gonna definitely love this one. Hello beautiful people, it's your girl Claudie from cookingwithclaudie.com. Today I'll be showing you how to make super delicious afang soup. If you're new here, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and trust me, any recipe I drop here, you're definitely gonna love it. So to start off, in a pot here, I will boil my meat. I'll be using some tripe and beef. You can use any proteins of your choice, okay? So for the rest of my meat, I'll be using some cow skin here. This has already been pre-cooked, okay? This took a longer time to cook, so I had to boil that first. So I'm going to start by seasoning this with some seasoning powder and salt. So guys, this is a traditional meal. You do not need like extra spices like ginger, garlic, and whatsoever. Okay, so go ahead and mix that perfectly. Then we're going to boil with some water until it is tender. So guys, for the water, you have to make sure you use the amount of water where some is going to dry off, because it does not need too much of water to make your soup with. Or if you boil it and your water is too much, you can save some of the stock for later, or maybe you can preserve it in the refrigerator. But like I said, when you're boiling, you want your water to dry off with just a little bit of water remaining. So let that cook on high heat until it is tender. For my okazi leaves here, in Cameroon we call this eru. This one was steeped in my refrigerator with some ice and baking soda to make it green. Like you see, that was in my refrigerator overnight. This is just to soften it, but it's gonna still maintain that beautiful greenish color. Okay, so let that go to a processor or a blender. You want to process that until it is coarse or maybe fine. It depends on how you want yours to be.
Cooking with Claudie, cooking with Claudie, easy simple recipe. Cooking with Claudie, cooking with Claudie, easy simple recipe. African, Asian, American, and worldwide recipes, pastries and baked, African.
This is just how I love mine. So for my Cameroonian family, this is almost similar to the way we make eru, but the method and sometimes the ingredients are sometimes, like, let me say, different, because Nigerians will use periwinkles in there, but in Cameroon we do not use periwinkles, and I do not eat periwinkles. But you can as well put that in your afang soup if you love it. So now my meat are tender, the water is just a little bit in there. What I will do right now, I will now give that another stir and bring in my smoked fish and cow skin. For my smoked fish, it is soft and it doesn't need a long time to cook. Just about 2 minutes is just okay for my smoked fish to be fine. Okay, so moving forward, I will go ahead and add in some palm oil in here. And guys, for my scotch bonnet, I will not be grinding my scotch bonnets because I want to control the spiciness of my food. My kids do not eat spicy food, so I put whole peppers in my food, so if I want to eat, I can just press it in. So now bring in some crayfish. I love a lot of crayfish in my afang soup. It is gonna make it really tasty. You want to give that another good stir, and the next ingredient that is gonna come in, it will be our spinach. So traditionally, water leaves are used in this recipe, but the perfect substitute is spinach. I'm using frozen thawed spinach here. The thawed spinach, just make sure that you squeeze out excess water from it. Okay, another point is you have to remember that water leaves or spinach, they really emit a lot of water, so that's why I told you from the beginning, you have to make sure some of the water dries off when you are boiling your meat. But like I said, nevertheless, if you want your soup to have extra water or gravy, you can add water or broth inside. Okay, so after giving that a good stir, I will now bring in my blended okazi leaves or the eru leaves.
Asian, American, and worldwide recipes, pastries and baked. Easy to follow from kids to adults. He go yummy, yummy. He go yummy, yummy.
Give that a good stir and we're gonna let it simmer for about 2 minutes.
Easy to follow from kids to adults. He go yummy, yummy. He go yummy, yummy. Cooking with Claudie. Cooking with Claudie. Easy, simple recipe. Cooking with Claudie. Cooking with Claudie. Easy, simple recipe.
This has been simmering for some time, so we're just gonna give that one last stir and this is ready to serve. You can serve this with some oatmeal fufu, plantain fufu, bando. In fact, it has a lot of sides to serve with. And so I even heard some people eat this with rice. I have never ever tried it, but I mostly serve mine with eba or curry or water fufu. In Cameroon, we have one fufu called water fufu. It is so good. So I will transfer that into a serving dish and it's gonna go to the table right away for my family to dig in. So guys, if you love this recipe, please do not hesitate to press that like button, go ahead and subscribe, and go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell. And till I meet you again in my next video, bye.